Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Sam. Sam is from England in the UK. So let's see what Sam has to say. Enjoy the interview. So hello Sam, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Very well. Thanks so much for taking the time for the interview. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Amazing. So tell me, how was your day today?
Today I've been ill, so I've basically not done much other than a walk. The rest of it I've been rotting away. But yeah.
During the weekends, do you have like a routine or something that you do every weekend, or you just go with the flow?
It's quite good with the flow. I think it just depends on if I sometimes go out. I'm trying not to go out as much now as I did. But I was young. Well, I'm still young, but I'm reaching the age now where it affects me the next day. Whereas before it
So
didn't.
tell me.
So now I'm trying to find more things to do in my weekend other than drink.
So tell me, where are you from?
I'm from Exeter in the UK, England. It's down south, like Devon.
Okay. And how
Yeah.
far is from London?
I think like 2 hours, 2 hour drive. I've only really been in London like once though, when I was younger, which was quite fun, but it's so expensive there. Like the prices are
Very.
crazy. So yeah.
And that's the place where you were born and raised?
No. So I was actually born in Saudi Arabia.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's quite wild. Yeah. Well, my dad had a really good job out there when I was born. I think he designed like plane parts or something.
Right.
I don't know. I just remember seeing all like these designs of these plane parts growing up, but I think he lost it because like a computer came out that could do his job. So he lost the job. So they're both British, but they just moved there for the job. So he came back to England. And then yeah, lived in Timber for a long time, which is just like a little seaside town.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you were born there, and how old were you when you came back to England again?
So this is the thing. My dad says I was 3 months old, but then when I asked my mum, she says I was 3 years old. Something with a three in it.
That's a bit confusing.
Yeah. It was quite. I've moved about loads though, so it's hard to keep track of it all exact. To be honest, I was young.
And so since you left, so you don't have any memories about there?
No, I've none at all. It's quite weird. My because I'm the youngest sibling of three others. They like two of them. They had like a childhood there. They grew up there, so they've got all these stories over there. But I've got a completely different upbringing to what they had. So
yeah. And tell me, what do you do for work, for living, Sam?
I'm learning to be a plumber at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Plumbing and heating. I've just left the army.
Oh wow!
After 4 years, but yeah.
Amazing! My God, 4 years the army. Wow!
Yeah.
And were you based in the UK or a different part of the world?
When I was just in Bolford.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just there for not too long, two-ish years, but I went to France and Lithuania on exercise. But yeah, I fancy just doing my own thing really. It is good. It's good and it teaches you a lot, but at the same time, you can't have. I don't know. I wanted to go do something that I wanted to do, and I felt like because I'm 23, I didn't want to wait till I was older because I'm young and I can still make big decisions and learn stuff. And
for sure.
Whereas if I stayed another 2 years, then I left, did an apprenticeship, I could have been like 30 or something by the time I've actually got a trade. So
I see. Amazing. Okay, so during the interview, I'm going to explore a little bit more about your life and also about your journey so far, okay?
Yeah.
Sam, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories life and share your point of view?
Okay.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. Oh, I have here my best friend. Full of random fun questions, okay? So what I'm going to I'm just gonna play a song just for us to relax before the first question. Okay? Let's do it. Okay, so before we start the game, during the join, if it comes up a question that you don't want to talk about, you don't want to answer, always can change. Okay?
Yeah.
Right. First question is, tell us about your first kiss and your first love.
Ooh, my first love. It was probably when I think I was how old was I? I was like 17. Um yeah, it was just I just met this girl. Everything was going well. I think I just seen her on a night out, to be fair. Um and then yeah, we ended up together. We ended up together quite a while. I think back then though I was quite I don't know, I was very insecure because it was like my first person I'd met, first person I'd loved. So I was always overthinking everything. So I think I just drove away because of that. But that's something you learn in life.
Totally. And one girl to go on a date with you, what's this girl must have in your opinion?
I like someone that has their own life, something that they have their own passions, their own person. I don't want someone that will base her whole life around me. Like I'd prefer it if we both have our own passions, we both do our own thing, but we help each other. And then obviously just being loyal, I suppose.
And how do you see the dating life in your town? Is it quite difficult? Is it easy? People they tend to go to bars or apps. How does it work there?
Well, we are. I mean, England is pretty dreadful. It's a pretty dreadful place to date, I'd say. But I don't know. You can either go out and meet people really on nights out, but you can also probably go to like clubs, like certain clubs, like boxing clubs, whatever. Maybe meet someone there. But the problem with British people is that you come off rude or weird if you talk to someone just randomly. Like no one in England likes to be spoke to if you don't know them. Like
I see.
it's a bit weird. I don't know, but yeah, on nights out you can. But a lot of the time, a night out, like even if you get with someone, whatever, the likelihood of you actually ended up speaking to them again is very low. So I just do dating apps now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah.
Sam from England. Next question is, what makes you the saddest?
The saddest. Ooh. I don't know. I don't really get sad. I think I used to, but I feel like now I just realized that you can't like even if I'm really sad, I'll be like in my head I'm kind of like with time, as long as you wait long enough, like time pretty much fixes everything. And I know that like obviously I get upset, but I don't think I ever get really, really sad. Even if something bad happens to me, it's very rare if I'm actually properly sad. I think in those moments, in that little moment, you think, "Oh my god, terrible." But I think I've been through enough in my life now where I'm kind of like, it will pass. Things change. So
Better now.
Yeah.
And the opposite of the question, what makes you the happiest?
Food probably, or even just maybe just completing something, doing something. Like if you wake up and you've got nothing to do, I feel like it can get quite bad. I feel like if you don't have something that you're striving for or something that you wake up, it's hard though because a lot of time, especially like people, they get stuck in jobs and stuff that they don't even like, but they can't really leave, and it's a big problem because when you're stuck in that, it's hard to get out of. So yeah, it's kind of your passion, what you want to do.
Totally.
That dictates how happy you are.
Absolutely. Cool. And do you think happiness is a choice?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. I think I think you can obsess over feelings. If you think about sad stuff all day, you're gonna be sad. But If you think about the good stuff instead, you're gonna be good. It can obviously there's certain things that happen to you, and in moments you can be sad, but overall, you've only got one life. You may as well just try be happy. I don't know.
No, I like the mindset. I totally understand. I think sometimes you just have to hear it. Sometimes you just need to work it out somehow to be positive and get your mind in a way. I understand sometimes it just is difficult because sometimes can be really difficult. However, if you put your mind out there, you try the best. Trust it changes your mood.
Yeah, I also think just laughing at things as well is a big thing.
Totally.
If you take everything too serious, then it's not the best. But yeah.
Amazing. Next question. Let's do it. Before the next question, Sam, of course, we got connected through TikTok, from social media.
Oh, yeah.
My question for you is, what's your idea behind? I was watching some of your videos, and actually there saying random thoughts,
Yeah.
And so tell me the idea behind when do you start your page on TikTok? What do you like people to see it and to connect with you? What's the message behind?
I think the main one is to just not be afraid to say whatever or do whatever. I feel like social media was always something I've always thought, oh yeah, I'd actually love to do that or give it a go. But I always feel like I was always like, oh, people think this, like if it's not this or that. But yeah, I just don't take it serious, and I just try to say things how they are when I'm doing it. But there's nothing too deep that goes into it. It's more just something I enjoy doing. Yeah.
What's the most frequent questions that people they ask you, or when they connect with you? What's something that they always talk about?
At the moment, mate, I don't really get a lot of my people that message me. They're like, they don't really say much. It's a lot of like random people saying you're cute or something, but I'm just like, okay. But it's like someone across the world, so I'm like, I don't really know what to say, so I'll just look at it.
And when you think about Sam, when you think about yourself, what's the biggest joy of being you?
Biggest joy of me? Oh, that's a hard one. Biggest joy about being me? I don't know. I think I suppose your thoughts, because everyone's unique. That's pretty much the only thing that is unique about everyone is that they've got their own thoughts and ideas.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just like not being too serious in serious situations as well. I think if a lot of bad stuff is happening around you, especially if you're with people and you're all going through a bad time, if you could be the one that's just like, it's fine, everything's fine, then it kind of makes everyone else feel a little bit better.
Amazing. Great.
Yeah.
Next question is, who is a celebrity you admire and why?
Admire a celebrity? I mean, I don't know if I'd proper admire any. I've got one that I fancied. That was Selena Gomez. When I was younger, my sister used to always put Wizard of Waverly Place on. Sick. That was sick. And that was like my first crush when I watched that. Other than that, I've not really got any that I admire. I just like watching them all. I think they're all quite cool. I wouldn't say I've got a
very good.
Yeah.
Good. Next question, ready?
Yeah.
Amazing. Next one. My God, thanks for taking the time for the interview. I can hear your voice a bit rocky because of your,
yeah.
But next question is, in your opinion, what do you think people need to know about each other before they get married?
Ooh. You're probably asking the worst person for this. I feel like people can say they love people, but conditionally. I think for example, like a lot of people they say they love each other or this or that, but if one person in the relationship wasn't a certain way or changed in a certain way, then they wouldn't be happy. Whereas Whereas if you meet someone that actually likes you, even if you turned up to the house one day and be like, I've just lost my business, I see you in a business, you turn up, go, I've just lost my business, whatever, and they still love you because they've actually fallen in love with you rather than what you have to offer, which I think as a man as well is actually quite hard to find. I feel like there's a bit more extra pressure. But it does exist out there.
Yeah.
It's just hard to find that in one person.
Do you believe that people cross other people's life for a reason?
I think I wouldn't say so. I think it is all just kind of luck, but I do also think you can learn lessons from everyone and all the relationships you find. What lessons you find and everything's just luck and chance.
Totally.
So you just got to try your hardest and put yourself in situations where you find the most luck, where you're most likely to be lucky or have a better chance, and just do your best.
And so far, what's the biggest lesson that life has taught you?
Oof. I was saying these all on my TikTok, the one that you saw. The biggest one is obviously just the best thing you can do is be yourself, even if anyone else thinks whatever of you. A lot of time I think people are so scared to do things themselves that if you do it, they kind of they'll hate you for it, or they'll say something. People want to find reasons to hate you that don't know you. But you got to realize your happiness depends on how you feel and what you do, and what you want to do. It's your life. You only get one of them, so just do what you want to do, and don't be scared to look like an idiot or fail during that.
Totally. Next question. That's good. You like dancing, Sam?
I can dance, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll dance on there. Every time you dance, I can't hear the music.
I know.
So it looks well cool.
Before the next question, tell me, when you think about the army, your 4 years journey that you were there, what's the best memory that comes to your mind?
I think it's all the people I met, really. Yeah, I think the actual stuff I did, all of it was quite rough. But like I've got friends that I've made for life now through it, and yeah, when I get in contact with them, it's when you live with someone and you go through hard things, you kind of like you become, I don't know, it's a different type of bond where you just, you know, they're gonna have your back no matter what. And also when you go through bad stuff and someone makes a joke or it's funny, or it's all just them little things really that I think in other jobs it's hard to get. But after leaving, and like this plumbing one I'm doing now, the guy that's teaching me and him get on really well. So
wow,
you can find it in other places as well. And yeah.
Next question is, what is your funniest memory of a date that you had?
Probably with my ex. We went out to this place, and then there was this ride that basically just went really high up. She was scared of rides, but she just wanted to go on it to impress me. And I thought, yeah, okay, it'll be funny seeing her reaction. But I thought she was kind of putting it on, and then we got on the thing and she was crying and everything. But because of the way the ride was, it went up, and then I was like, okay, just don't worry, like it will be over soon. But then they had a problem at the bottom, so everyone was trying to get on at the bottom, but they couldn't get on. So we ended up suspended on the air for like 10 minutes, and she started crying.
Oh my!
I'm so sorry, but when we got down, it was just hilarious.
That's funny. When you put your arm like that, I could see a tattoo here. What's the meaning behind?
There's not a massive meaning behind it. It's a Odin. It's meant to be a god. I don't know if you can see it properly.
Is the only tattoo you have, or you have other ones?
It's the only one I have. When I got it, I was like, I'm gonna get loads more, but I think it's just because it was like new, and I was like, all excited. I do want to get more, but I forget. I forget it's even there now.
I can see a guitar on your left hand side.
Oh yeah.
It's yours. Do you play as well sometimes or not?
No, my mates just gave me that actually. My best friend, he just gave me it, and he said that I need to learn. So I'm meant to learn.
Amazing.
We'll see how that goes.
Now we cannot run away. Everyone is watching now. Next question. Let's do it. Okay, Sam. Next question is: if you were to raise a child, what's the most important thing would you like them to learn?
Oh my God. Just to be nice, I suppose. Don't let. I think a lot of people, they feel like they can't be nice. Like a lot of people, they're nice, and then they change because they go through certain stuff, or someone's horrible to them. So then they feel like they have to take that out on other people.
Yeah.
And I think it's quite strong of a character to just be nice, no matter what you go through. Like,
totally.
Don't let bad experiences, you know what I mean, change you for the worst. Do you know what I mean? Try make you a better person.
Amazing.
Rather than a bad one.
I'm just remember now about the funniest date you had in the ride. I could picture in the ride. I had a funny story as well. When I was living in Portugal before moving to England, I went to one of those rides where you have this protection. You sit down, you put this like in front of yourself. And I remember there was this girl on my side, and she was so excited. She was screaming like literally loud. And I was annoyed because he didn't start yet the ride, and she was already screaming and excited. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to go through the whole journey with this girl like screaming on my side. And so it started. Then the thing started going all the way up, all the way down. And suddenly I couldn't hear anymore. I couldn't listen to her voice anymore. When I look on the side, she fainted. She was like this, like fainted. And there was a guy, like he was controlling the thing. Do you want some more? And everyone was screaming. And I was like, no, there's a girl here. And she was living like this. You could see her body like this. Like, oh my God, it's so funny. Anyway,
I've seen loads of them videos online of people fainting during rides, and every single one is just hilarious, isn't
it? It's so funny. Right, I have 3 questions left. Let's do it.
Okay.
Sam, before the next question, of course, Christmas is just around the corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me, what's the meaning of Christmas for you?
Well, I suppose it's family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the whole thing for me. I mean, I grew up with my parents split up, so I always had 2 Christmases, and it was always a bit weird in that regard. But yeah, for me, it's just Christmas. All my siblings and that are older now, so we don't do like loads of presents and that. It's more just about drinking and having loads of food.
If you could send a Christmas message to the whole world right now, people watch this interview, what would you say?
Just focus on your family. Try to switch off from any pressures you have. And get drunk. And eat food.
That's amazing. Okay, next question is, what's the biggest prize you ever won?
Oh my God, mate, I've got the worst luck. I've got terrible luck. The biggest prize I've won, I think, like, I once won like a packet of Haribo's in like a little like raffle thing, but other than that, I've got the worst luck ever. I don't gamble because I just know that I'd lose it all.
Funny. 2 questions left. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Right, next question is, who is the most influential person in your life and why?
I think it used to be my dad. I think I used to care a lot about what my dad thinks, and I still do care what he thinks. But as I've gotten older, I've realised he's quite old-fashioned, so I take everything with a little bit of a pinch of salt. But yeah, probably my dad still a little bit. That was the reason why I joined the army, really. But yeah.
And your dad is the person that you feel more close to in your family right now?
I say I'm also close to my sister.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's my dad, my sister, my brother. But
Right.
I never really grew up with my brother though, because he was older, so he kind of went to uni and all that sort of stuff. So I never really saw him growing up. Well, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Last question, ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Last question. Right. So, of course, 2024 has gone, yeah? And we're just in 2025 right now. So my question for you is, when you think about the year it just gone now, 2024, what was the highlight for you, or what's something that you always going to remember about 2024? And the second part of the question is, when a new year starts, like we are, in 2025 just now, you are kind of person who makes like new resolutions, you kind of organize yourself with projects, or you just go with the flow. So tell me how it worked for you.
I normally just go with the flow, really. I do think it is something good to do. I think to actually set goals, because then you're more likely to do them. If you have something written down, you want to check off. But at the moment, I think I'm happy at where I am. I'm pretty content with everything I'm doing. I think I want to try to do more like social media, and I don't like want to get big from it, to be honest. I'm just enjoying doing that. The gym, I love going to the gym. I think I might try have a boxing fight.
What's that?
Boxing.
Boxing. Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, boxing fight. But yeah, other than that, that's it. I'm pretty happy.
And what was the highlight of your year 2024 when you do like these memories about the year?
It was either starting my new job, and then I think as well it was a highlight meeting my ex, and also us ending, because I'm glad. Oh well, we actually didn't meet last year, but I'm glad that we did end. But at the same time, I'm just very glad that I got to experience what I did with her.
That's amazing.
But at the same time, I'm glad it did end, because even if you still have love for someone, or whatever, and I still care about her, but you got to realize when someone's actually good for you, or she's not a bad. It's not because she's a bad person, but there's other factors that can play into it, and it's okay to lose a partner. So if anyone, oh, the light's gone out again. What timing? That was her. No, but
yes, that was her, but she's not here to defend herself. So you're
yeah.
you see the how strong it is. You deserve it, son.
No, but it's okay to breakups and stuff. They're actually not the end of the world, and sometimes it's for the better. You probably just don't even realize it. You can grow a lot from it, and you learn a lot from it.
Totally.
I'm just glad I got to experience what we did in the time. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like, I don't know if I'm ready for dating, but I'm definitely speaking to people and stuff, and it's fun. But yeah.
Amazing. I love your point. I think people, they cross our lives, they come along, you have a story, sometimes it doesn't go the way you want it. However, there was memories there, difficult time as well. However, when you realize that, okay, you know what, it didn't work out this way. However, the memory is always going to be there. So it's a good way of thinking as well. And I'm sure she thinks the same. For sure.
And there's billions of other people out there.
Totally. Amazing.
Yeah.
Cool. Last question is, which question you don't have an answer for?
An answer, probably, what is the meaning of life? That's well deep as well. But I just think there's not like one answer to that. I think it's different for everyone.
Totally.
It's something you could. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that is the question. I don't have an answer for.
Yeah, that's amazing. I understand. But they have different approach about life. Some people, they believe, that life when finished. Some people think that sometimes can have something after that. So we're gonna find out after, for sure.
I think with death, I don't think the way I think about death is like just try and think back before you were born. It's probably just like that, but you can't remember it, so it's nothing to worry about.
Okay, let's put another question for you. If someone gave you an envelope, with your death date inside of it, would you open it or not, and why?
Oh, I mean, that's before. Do you know what? I wouldn't open it, but I'd give it to my family and like all my friends, because then I know like they'll treat me really nice before I die, so I'll get them special treatment.
Tricky, or very tricky. It's not the end yet. Okay, let's play now the word association game. I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking, okay?
Wait, what? So you say a word and then...
Yeah, and just tell me one word that comes to your mind. It's like a word association game, okay? Let's start with money.
Happy.
Okay. Fear.
Snakes.
Family.
Humble.
Life.
Fascinating.
Sex.
Excitement.
Okay. Love.
Important.
Religion.
Belief. I don't know.
Okay. Friendship.
Fun.
Politics.
Useless.
Desire.
Desire. Female.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's no right or wrong. Regret.
Never.
Success.
Boredom. In a way.
Wish.
Happy.
And one word for happiness.
Yeah. Another word for happiness.
Yeah, one word for happiness now.
Joy.
Okay. Just to make sure, the name of your city is Dexter, you said.
Say Exeter.
Exeter. Okay. Exeter.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So one word for Exeter.
Tories.
Okay. Very political. One word for England.
Multicultural.
One word for the army.
Ooh, that's a hard one. Individuals? I don't know.
Okay. And the last one now, if you could define all your videos on TikTok, your page, in one word, what that would be?
Unseriousness.
Amazing.
That's the word.
Yeah. Let's pretend I'm going to meet your dad for a coffee, and I'm going to ask Dad, define Sam in one positive word and one negative word only. What do you say?
Positive. I have no idea what you would say. You'd probably say goal focused, I suppose.
Okay.
And then negative, you'd probably say ignorance. Ignorant.
Okay.
Stubborn, actually. No, stubborn. I'm stubborn. Yeah.
And if I would ask the same question to your best friend, would be the same answer?
No. I think he'd just say funny and weird.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably.
Let's play now, Sam, in the magic box, and you can ask me a question. Before you ask me the question, back to the word association game. One word for 2024.
Optimism.
Amazing. Okay. You can ask me a question now, Sam.
What advice would you give your younger self?
Great question, actually. Great question. You know what? I'll tell myself that, through your life, you're gonna find sometimes that you are very feeling the worst, like feeling really sad. You don't find a way out. You think like, life has gone in a way that you cannot turn around. At the same time as well, you're gonna find some very happy moments, in your life. My advice would be, you know what? Both of them, they are necessary, and they're gonna come along through your life. You cannot avoid them. However, both of them, they're not forever. You're gonna have times that you're feeling the greatest. So enjoy that moment, because one point is gonna stop. You're gonna come back again, but it's gonna finish. And the sadness, the same way as well. You're gonna feel the worst. You're gonna feel sad. You're gonna feel miserable. However, it will pass as well. I also would say that sometimes most of the time, when you are so sad, it's more difficult for you to get, in a different mindset. However, it will pass. So that's be my advice, for my younger self, that just enjoy the moment, because both of them, they're necessary. And when you are happy, you make memories. When you are sad, you learn lessons. So that's what I would say, for sure. Good question.
That's a good answer.
Amazing. Did you enjoy the interview?
Yeah, thank you. It's been fun.
Thanks again for taking the time. Thanks for being so quick. We connected today, actually, on TikTok, and we are here. Just made memories now. Amazing. I love that. There are so many people here on the show that, like you, we connected like through the day, and suddenly we just had an amazing time. And before you go, Sam, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
If you don't know what you're doing, or if you want a certain thing but you don't know how to achieve it, try not look at the end goal and just try do what you can. Amazing. That's probably it.
Amazing. So Merry Christmas. I hope you have a great time with your family. New Year, and thanks again for the interview. It was amazing connect with you, and keep in touch. Okay?
Yeah, no worries, brother. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye-bye. See you next time.